They are going to add a stomping today, 35-68. Woo! 2-day total, 60-05 right now. Timothy Berg has more than that, 61-51. Come on, Cardenas, get that picture.
That's a good problem.
All right, Nick changed it up today. We're going to get them weighed, and we're going to see where it all shakes down. They've got 5 fish, all alive, 25.88. What a change, Nick. You're in 6th right now, and Michael, you're in 2nd right now. 55.91, you're in 2nd place right now.
That's a good place to start out. There's still a lot of good anglers coming in here, but
they've got to beat you now. You're on the board.
They got to come and get it. But fishing in my side yards, not quite my backyard, but it's my side yard.
All right. Craig Sleeman, one of the so-called local sticks in this, 28.85 yesterday. His partner had 29.56 yesterday. Chris, let's see what we can do for y'all. Today's weight is 24.43, so 53.28 and 53.99. You're in 3rd and you're in 4th. Way to go.
Yeah, we'll take it. You know, just to get here, we've had a lot of people. I know my mom and dad are here, and my brother, his wife Amy, my girlfriend Jess, and there's so many people behind us. Dave Lorcher over at Doc's Tackle, and the guys back at Douglas. I just can't thank all these people for being here today, and just nice to see some familiar faces finally at a tournament. So Chris and I got after him this morning, and unfortunately we had a couple come unbuttoned, but that's everybody's story. And the fishing was definitely more difficult for us today. The fish moved around a little bit. We had to go to a slow program just to kind of get some bites. We did some things at the end, and I think we got one good upgrade. Hopefully we can keep us in the top 10.
Okay, at the meeting, everybody was talking. 25 pounds a day will make it. 25 pounds a day will make it. You've got 53.28. Do you still feel that confident that 50 pounds will make it?
Yeah, I don't know. It all depends on how that bite went today for some of these other guys. You know, I know a lot of these guys where I was at was scrambling today, so hopefully, you know, keeps us in it. But either way, we're just happy to be here.
Okay, good deal, Chris. All right. Woo, this guy went out yesterday and put on a program. He went out in 1st place this morning. Y'all put your guys' hands together for the pro. John Hoyer, he had 39.81 yesterday. He had Eric with him today. They have 5 fish, all alive. Looks like another decent bag of fish. Let's see where they're going to lock in. You're kidding. Another 30-pound bag. 30.79. 70.60 for your 2-day total. 59.42. You're in 1st. You're in 2nd right now.
Well then.
What about it?
Yeah. Today was definitely a different day for us. Eric started off with a hot hand, and luckily got, you know, the first 2 in the live well. And it was so weird. The water had cooled down, and like these big, annoying pike moved in. So then at one point I was even gun shy to set the hook as hard as I wanted to, and the reason was I didn't have enough of the lures I was using. So
snap them off.
Yeah, right. But you know, slowly but surely we started moving around, like I said yesterday, to some of the stuff that we hadn't hit yet, and lo and behold, there were still some walleyes in there. And then we had a limit, that felt good, and then a 6-pounder, that felt great, upgrade, and then I saw this one, and it was like, I stared at it for probably 90 seconds. I'm like, I don't even know if that's a fish. And I threw it over there, and it like instantly moved, and I was like, oh my gosh, and it was like tick, and it missed it. And I ripped my bait up one more time, and it just smoked it. So that was one of those unicorns from yesterday, like a 30-incher. So then the camera guy decided to fly the drone up, and almost on cue, we got like a 6 3/4 pounder. So it was an awesome day.
So with what you've done so far, whether you win or lose, or even get to go tomorrow, at least you're going to be a movie star. They've got a big fish on camera, and they like showing that to everybody.
Yeah, I mean, everybody else's goal is to make the top 10. I just want to be leading at some point to, you know, potentially get to movie star status.
Well, look at that currently number.
Oh, number 1, all right.
Absolutely. You are the movie star. Y'all put your hands together. Day 2, he is leading it right now.
Well, we brought my good luck charm with me today. And this is one of the first big weigh-ins that Mom's ever been able to make. And it means the world to me that they're here. I've worked very hard to be here with a lot of people. And I have so many people to thank right now, and I'm just excited for an opportunity to fish one more day. That's all our goal was today, and our bites didn't come early, did not come often. I owe a lot to Chris for keeping me cool, calm, and collected, and there's a special guy from Pennsylvania that missed out on this. put his blade on last minute. We caught a big upgrade. That's the reason we're here. So I want to thank everybody coming down, buying shirts, boys over at Douglas showing up. I mean, it's been unbelievable support, so I can't thank everybody enough.
Come fish Lake Erie. Your source for world-class freshwater fishing charters. ComeFishLakeErie.com. Walleye, muskellunge, lake trout, perch, bass, steelhead. ComeFishLakeErie.com. Book a charter today. ComeFishLakeErie.com.
Well, we're here. It is day 3. We're in Dunkirk, New York, NWT Championship, and it's time to put the last chapter into the story that we've written for the entire year. And Mike's been a big part of it, so I want to thank him. First off, thank you guys, Jim and Diane from Innovative Outdoors, for giving us the opportunity to kind of document what's going on here and experience New York outdoors. It's a huge thing for us to bring a top 10 back to the place that we kind of cut our teeth walleye fishing. So today we're going to go out and fish the fish we have. Mike's kind of helped me put a little program together here the last couple of days and mentally kept me in position to keep this thing rolling. So thank you, and thank you guys. Appreciate it.
It's just good to be along for the ride. I mean, we made this decision last November, made a commitment, and started out tough, and it's been an uphill grind, but here we are. Commitment to our team, commitment to New York, and two guys from New York, and we're fighting for a championship back home.
So. Good luck, guys.
Thanks, man.
You brought it home. Now you just got to finish it out.
Got to finish strong. Just gonna have to, like I said, give what the lake take what the lake gives us is what we like to say. And I think right now we've got a pretty good day started. We got pretty travelable conditions. We're gonna pick up later, but that's something we'll just kind of gauge as throughout the day, and that's kind of what we've been doing. If the fish move, we're gonna have to go find them again. So, looking forward to this opportunity.
don't allow your equipment to let you down. Protect your tools and toys with GasRx. Adding GasRx to your engine's diet improves fuel efficiency, increases power, reduces emissions, and reduces engine wear. This powerful multi-purpose formula dissolves gums, varnishes, and carbon deposits that can distort fuel injector spray patterns and damage delicate injector and fuel system components. GasRx contains no harmful alcohols or emulsifiers and allows your engine to operate with all the power and efficiency of its original design.
All right, I'm here with John Hoyer and Colin. They just got in. They came in a little. No way. They came in a little early.
Those aren't for us. That's for the local guy.
That's for Sleeman.
So sweet.
All right.
This place is awesome.
Back at it, man.
Yeah. Day 3, we made it. I don't know how well we made it, but it was kind of a struggle to find fish this morning. Couldn't do much running around. I know Joel was doing a good job keeping his head above water, and we got caught in a little bit of a storm out there, so fishing was not as clean as I'd hoped, but I still think we're, over 20 pounds, which is fine. We're just happy to be in day 3 and have all these people around us supporting us, and Dad playing his bagpipes and seeing familiar faces, and we're just super excited to just have a chance to compete with these guys. So.
We had a good day. Caught quite a few fish. Got to learn something new. Had some technical difficulties along the way, which changed our changed what we had going on midday. Fishing's fishing.
Max, what do you think of Dunkirk?
Beautiful city. People are awesome. The lake was mean, but it's just a great time being here. First time being in Dunkirk. I was honestly pretty nervous coming here because the only stories I ever heard about old tournaments here was 18-foot waves and people getting stuck out there. So it lived up to expectations. I got to jig them. So anytime you get to come to Erie and jig fish, it's probably my favorite place on Erie right now because I've never jigged on Erie. So it was a great time, and had a great time with Mike. He kept me as calm and cool as he could, all things considered, and he caught majority of the fish. And I had one of the best days I've had, and it just so happened to be one of the worst fishing days of my career, but it was one of the best coin goes I ever had. So it was a blast.
Great having you guys here.
Well, favorite, I know it's going to be the loudest, Craig Sleeman and his partner, Joel Nickel. All right, Craig, he has put the mark. Keith has put that mark up there pretty high, guys. Y'all stand here right beside me. Let's see how it plays out. Today's weight, 22-11, 75-13, and 76-20. Y'all are both in second place. So, Keith, Chris, y'all dodged the bullet. Tell me about your week.
The week's been fantastic. Obviously, everybody knows how Mother Erie can, act up, and she acted up today, and we kind of made the best of it. And I had Joel 2 days this week, and so it's, super awesome to have a great co-angler who can manage rods and keep me kind of motivated when things aren't going well. And just to see all these familiar faces and the T-shirts and the support this week has been unmatched. I mean, the text and phone calls and emails and things, guys. I can't thank you guys enough for the support, and it really means a lot to be in this top 10. Look at the name I'm standing next to. We got a Hall of Famer, and guys like Max Wilson and Dwayne Jelm and all those guys that Johnny Hoyer's going to put on a show this afternoon. So I'm looking forward to seeing that.
We're all going to watch, guys. Now, Max Wilson is fixing to weigh in with his partner, Michael. Michael's going to carry him up for us. All right, Max has put together 5408. Michael has put together 5191. Let's see how this shakes out. 1689, a total of 7097 and 7280. Right now you're in fourth, Max, and Mike, you're in fourth also. Not a bad week. This is a bullet you need to dodge right here. Dwayne Jelm has been on a roll this year. Y'all all know it. He's 1-1, 1-2, finished second in one. He's got a little over 60 pounds. Timothy Berg has got over 61 pounds. They have a 5-fish limit, all alive. It's going to lock in here today at 30-82, 90-87, and 92-33. 2 new leaders. Golly, Timothy, get over here close. Get over here, Dewey. What about that right there? First place and first place. Yeah, what a day. Timothy Berg, you have 92-33 caught on the co-angler side. Colin, right now, you have 63-18 caught. So it's got to be a 29-pound bag for you to win a boat.
Yep.
Would you care to guess your weight, or you want to wait?
I don't even have a clue, to be honest with you, man. I know that one thing, John and I went out there and put all the gas in it and no brakes all day, and we wore our hands right tight. And you know what? It's going to shake out either way. It was an awesome week. This is my most favorite place to ever fish. But I look forward to coming here every fall and every spring, but I can tell you I might have to take a couple summer trips now.
Now that y'all figured out how to catch them. All right, I really can't feel sorry for you, Dewey. Get over here close. One of y'all are going to win a boat, but one of these poor guys is not going to win a boat. All right.
Sheffield, Riversider, Challenger, 3D, Buffalo Tap.
Innovative Outdoors, changing the way you hunt and fish. For all your hunting and fishing gear needs, check us out at innovative-outdoors.com.
All right, I really can't feel sorry for you, Dewey. Get over here close. One of y'all are going to win a boat, but one of these poor guys is not going to win a boat. All right, so we're going to see what's going to happen. We're going to hold up some big trophies. All right, John Hoyer. Yeah, gentle. Your 3-day total is going to be, today's total is 3173. 10233! Way to go! Right here are 2 brand new boats. Got one in front. Y'all put your hands together, the 2 champions right here in Dunkirk, New York. Yeah. Put your hands together.
mean, my season for myself is really kind of, it has an asterisk behind it because I've lived my dream. I've had success on the National Walleye Tour, and with that comes a bar that's actually, probably higher than it should be for myself. So I really gauge myself on like top 10s, or it was actually a negative for me at Green Bay when I took like 13th, when I really should have taken second or one. So, yeah, throughout the season, the 1 out of the money rally at the Detroit River, that felt good to start the season, but it was just mediocre, honestly. Other than the fact that my partner was on an absolute tear, Dwayne Gell, and I was a key part, like the way that we pre-fish, finding some of those amazing patterns that have led to his second and then his first at Green Bay. So, yeah, wow, this is a pinnacle of a lot of hard work.
So what do you think of Dunkirk?
I love Dunkirk for sure.
So congratulations, great run. Hope you guys can come back here. So
I would love to.
Everybody wants to. So that's
for sure.
So congratulations again.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to Mike first. Now that you got the trophies, what do you think? Finish it out.
It's an unbelievable season. We kind of committed to this last November, and we reaffirmed in December. We signed up in February or March, and never looked back. It was a really tough early season. Weather was terrible. Distances were long, but we put our head down and grinded through it and made it back to Dunkirk. Once we knew we were here, our goal was to make it day 3, and here we are. So, best year ever.
All right, Craig, I know you're never lost for words, so here we go.
So I might be on this one. It's a culmination of Mike's hard work, our team. We had Ed Stahusky, Wayne Van Dyke, Mike Deffenbaugh, all of our co-anglers. My brother's been commuting for an hour and 40 minutes every day to make sure I got pumps that didn't work, and people are getting up early to make sure we got sandwiches. And Jess has been a huge part of this and putting things together. And without all the support of everybody, it's something we can't do alone. So we're super excited to be here. We're super pumped. This is a day I'll never forget. And it's not just because of our efforts, because of everybody's efforts. So we thank everybody for this, and we can't wait to celebrate this one.
Explain Team Midnight Express.
Team Midnight Express comes from my late grandmother, who drove a stock car in the 50s, and the name that my grandfather gave the stock car was the Midnight Express. And her hard work and dedication as a female in the 50s of working the piano works in a position where she was a purchaser for the piano works, and women in the 50s weren't really seen as high up positions. And so she worked her way into that position, and from her blue collar ethics, we figured what a great way to start, a team of hardworking people. And so we took Team Midnight Express, and we've been up to midnight every night preparing for this, and that's also part of it. So we're happy to have everybody in these shirts. I think it's cool to look around and see it flowing around, and I think it's good things to come from it. So we're just
one more thing for you, Bob Henn. Both of you. Throw it in there.
Yeah, with Jeannie here,
Let it fly.
Losing a guy like that is a guy you call almost like your dad. And he's overlooking us. He overlooked us yesterday. We needed to fish bad. And I carry this couple things in my pocket, actually. I've got a blade that he gave me. Bob always liked the boobies. And this is a Save the Boobies blade. It's a breast cancer awareness blade. I threw that on yesterday on a 3-ounce 140 back. My co-angler looked over and he said, there was one. And it happened to be the one that got us in. And so having Jeannie here and having his spirit here, and I also keep his rubber ducky, called me after my first tournament this season and said, hey, stop in at Erie, PA and have a cocktail with me and have a sandwich. So we stopped in, and this was floating in my drink, so I carried with me. It's the last cocktail we got to share together. And, his spirit's going to live. We're here because of him. He taught us everything we know about pulling horn harnesses, and this is a big part of it, is having a family like Jeannie, being a part of the Midnight Express family. And without these people, we're not here. So we owe a big debt of gratitude. I know he's looking over us right now.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.